friends because I didn't talk to them. I go home and I eat ice cream in my bed. And then the last step is I acquire obesity from all the ice cream I just.
Hi everyone, welcome to episode 4 of J&J Tea Time. This episode is a bit different, a bit weird. We don't have an intro. However, I will say that our Google Forms is now up. So, if you wanted to submit any goals you got, any future guest requests you got, any topics you want us to discuss, any additional video content ideas, or anything other than that, head over to the first link in the description or up in the eye icon in the top right hand corner if you're watching on YouTube. Thanks, guys.
Oliver,
Yeah.
is this going to be a bit of a different episode? I'm guessing, like different structure. We'll just go
There's
whatever.
makeshift. Godson's on and there's
Cool.
content already.
Yeah, Godson. It's usually because it's J&J Tea Time, what it's called, and it's usually me and Jared. But Jared got stung by a wasp, so he's not here.
Right.
So we have Ethan instead.
So, Ethan, you've got to fill the shoes of Jared today.
Unluckily.
Yeah, I've got no idea what's going on, so you just tell me what I need to do.
Yeah,
Well,
it's just a
Sound
puzzle.
smart or anything?
What's happened in your how have you been, Godson, since I don't know, are you still working at the nature school?
Yeah, has this started?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm working 3 days a week now, and I'm
Gee, early retirement.
yeah, well, I'm working towards retirement. So I was 4 days a week when I was at Westport. Now I'm 3 days a week. My ultimate goal is to drop like a day every couple of years, so that when I'm 50, I'm basically just a bum.
Valid.
Is that highly inspiring and motivational for you guys?
Very.
Yeah, it is.
So has made that much
Yeah.
money off Guinness Book of Records that is doesn't need to work.
Oh, it pays so well, you wouldn't believe. Yeah, it's crazy.
Did they actually pay you when you got the
Surely
record or
not.
no?
Well, no, not from Guinness Records themselves, so they don't really care. They actually
Sponsors?
take a lot of money. It's usually it's done like if you do like a big event like that, it's the company that's organizing the record will pay someone to do the record. So like Legoland, in my case, I had a contract with them to do the record, and then we had to agree on a figure, like between us. So it wasn't
yeah.
actually, and then they paid a whole bunch of money. Like I think it was around $4,000 for someone from Guinness to come and be there with the official shirt on and stuff, and go through all the records and then issue the record on the spot. Otherwise, you got to send off all your data and wait 6 weeks.
Yeah, right.
So depending on how much you pay, they make it happen quickly or make you wait forever. So basically, Guinness makes the money. People spend money to get records. Yeah.
What records, sir? What records you got?
Yeah.
I've only got the one.
Or one? Is that
I've
the
only got
one?
one. I've only got one Guinness record, which was the most amount of electricity generated by human power while living underwater. So it's a very specific record because the rules say that you've got to be underwater for 2 weeks continuously, and you've got to generate, I think it was 2,500 watt hours of electricity. So
Jesus.
yeah. Which it's not a huge amount actually, but because my bike was so crap, took me a lot of riding. I had to ride for about between 6 and 8 hours a day.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah. So it was pretty hard.
That would have been awful.
And now
were you bored?
Yeah. Oh, not really. I got no, because I had 100,000 people came through in 2 weeks to see it or speak to me or something, to see this exhibition. That was the whole point of Legoland spending the money on it. They wanted people to come through this aquarium and speak and see me and spend their money at Legoland, I guess.
Right.
So yeah, I had lots of things to do. It actually got pretty tiring.
So it was actually at an event?
Yeah, it was so Legoland, they built a new aquarium and they wanted something to open the aquarium with, and so
They thought, let's stick a guy underwater for 2 weeks.
Yeah, so I was just driving by and I saw this sign saying new aquarium coming soon, and so I dropped in and said, let's meet these people. And I said, oh, why don't you stick me underwater there for a couple of weeks? And then they kind of went, ho, 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 very funny. And then I left, and then like 2 weeks later, they emailed me. I was living in Greece at the time, and they emailed and said, oh, about that idea. Do you reckon you could really do it? So, and then they flew me back over, and they had the CEO of Legoland came, and I showed them some videos of the one that I did in Australia before, and they were like, oh, so you can actually do this, okay? And then we started looking at the budget, and in the end, they won some like national prize in Germany for like public relations. I think they only got, was it second? I think we got second place behind BMW or Mercedes-Benz, one of the German car companies, for their public relations award
Jeez.
for. So yeah, it was pretty funny, and it was like the first time in my life that like I went to a restaurant in Germany, and I had this little girl like looking at me. She was having dinner with her mum, and I was like, why does this girl keep looking at me? And then she came over and was like, oh, can I have your autograph? Are you the man that lived underwater? And it was really funny because
Really?
like, yeah, I didn't speak the language or anything. And then, but yeah, it was that was a pretty funny experience. And then some German TV show asked me to come on, like the equivalent of something like oh, what would it be? Like a evening kind of comedy show on TV. Trying to think of what something we have in Australia. I don't watch TVs here, so I'm not sure. Anyways,
Whatever.
but I said no. And that really annoyed Legoland because they really wanted me to go and talk about it, because then they'd get obviously more exposure and stuff. But
Why did you say no?
I don't know. I just wanted to go home. I was like finished
There's
with it.
like
It was like,
stuff going on TV. I just want to go home.
yeah, no, it was kind of like, yeah, I'd finished it. It was pretty hard and tiring, and my mum had flown over from Australia, and we were going back to Greece, and yeah, I think, and it was kind of lucky because just after that was when this. I don't know if you guys would remember this. When were you born?
2005.
2005.
Oh, you probably wouldn't remember because that was 2010. But there was a
He's gone.
like all over Europe, and then people couldn't like get anywhere. Like all the public transport basically stopped, like flights and trains and stuff. So it was, yeah, it was pretty.
There's a what? Sorry, you like cut out.
Oh, sorry, yeah, like there was a volcanic eruption in Iceland,
Oh yeah,
and
I do remember that.
there was heaps of ash all over the sky in Europe, and so no flights were running, and so it was kind of lucky that we got back to Greece when we did, because people got stuck for like a week or so waiting to get back to their homes because of all this ash in the sky. It was actually funny because it was the second time in my life I've almost been stuck somewhere because of a volcanic eruption. First one happened when I finished high school and got a job in America to go and work at a summer camp, and I got as far as New Zealand, and then one of the big volcanoes in New Zealand erupted, and we got stuck the night. And I remember because I got put up in a fancy room in a casino, and it was like we got 2 or 3 phone calls home you could make, and we got vouchers to get food at the restaurant, and some chips or something to go to the casino. So I was like this, fresh 18-year-old out of home on the way to America, and I was like stuck in a casino for a night. That was cool.
How do you just?
What made you want to do the summer school?
Yeah, how
Like,
do you just
do
like?
that
Oh
in
yeah, I'm
America?
leaving school. Oh yeah, I'm going to America to work at a summer camp. Like what?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I just wanted to travel. I was a very introverted young person. I was very shy, and I I didn't like socializing much. I was kind of a bit afraid of like social situations and stuff. Anyways, I thought this would be a good way of like taking myself out of my comfort zone. So I read about these camps in America and thought, oh, I'll just apply for one of those. So I got this one camp I got the job in was only took one foreigner every year, and this particular camp always picked Australians because it was based around water, and Australians have a good reputation with like snorkeling and swimming and all that. So they gave me the job of swimming instructor and snorkeling instructor, which I'd never taught before in my life. And then suddenly I was teaching all these kids how to swim. I had no idea you know, like I was just self-taught with swimming and I had no idea how to teach swimming. So yeah, it was kind of pretty funny. And then I had to take kids snorkeling on this freezing cold lake, which they all hated. So I used to take them to like a little back corner of the lake and I'd do like donuts in the boat. And then I didn't realize though the camp director's house, he had a house on the other side of the lake where he could see where I was going. And he went home for lunch one day and saw me doing like doughies in this boat with all these kids. And and then I got back to like dock the boat and he was waiting there with his arms folded and was like, oh, you know, can't do that. I got sort of a little slap on the wrist and then I knocked out a kid with a boomerang, which was also pretty funny.
Sorry, what?
I did a boomerang class with the kids, and anyways, there was this one little kid. He was pretty obnoxious actually, and he was on the other side of this big field, and I was teaching the kids how to throw these boomerangs. And then, anyways, I held it the wrong way, so instead of coming back to me, it kind of went out and then like did a big S shape, and it got this kid in the back of the neck, and he dropped to the ground. And so I was like, oh, that's how we catch tucker in Australia, you know. And anyways, then they banned the boomerang class after that. So yeah. Anyway.
Oh my god.
Why?
You have to be the most chaotic person. Like the amount of shit you've done is incredible.
Oh no, that was my first experience traveling overseas, and I came back a different person. I mean, I was only 18. Then I hitchhiked around America for about 4 months. So yeah, it obviously took me out of that comfort zone, and suddenly I was like talking with strangers in weird places, and yeah, I did a bit of bus traveling as well. But my last stop, I got to a place over in California, and I stayed with one of the kids that was in my cabin. His family invited me to come and stay, and they had this like incredible house. It was like this mansion. They had 5 cars, all like fancy, like really expensive cars, and said, "Oh, just take whatever car you want. Go for a drive to Yosemite." And I had my own room. I had a maid. I had like a laundry chute where I put my clothes down this like chute, and I'd come back to my room folded the next day. It was pretty incredible. And then they were like, they couldn't believe that I'd been hitchhiking and bussing it around America. So they took me to San Francisco and put me in this penthouse suite and brought me a plane ticket back to Los Angeles to fly home. So I had a
Oh my
pretty,
god.
yeah, I had a nice finish to the trip.
Wow.
Yeah. And then I got the travel bug, obviously, from this trip. I just wanted to like travel and do
Yeah.
more traveling. And I've sort of had that ever since. So,
Damn.
yeah.
Sick.
Oh, that was fun. That was a very good trip. And I highly recommend if you, yeah, if you get the opportunity to take a year off or, you know, if you get some time, go and do something similar. It doesn't have to be for as long, but highly recommend doing a trip of self-discovery. It's pretty cool.
Bit of earthing.
Yeah, a bit of earthing. Yeah, I still got my earthing sheet on, by the way.
Sir, I'm really embracing your earthing. So they don't like that I do it, but sometimes I just can't keep my feet in my shoes. It just annoys me. So sometimes I just take off my shoes and study, and like I cross my legs, or I just have my feet out, and Ethan's like, "Ugh," and Lachlan and Kenzie like,
I did the same.
Yeah, Ethan, you just learn to embrace it, buddy. It's the best thing you can do.
yeah.
I don't mind it. I mean, like, if it grosses you out, don't look. Like,
Best thing to do, Georgia, when you go for
Georgia can
when you
take
walk
her feet out.
on the beach next time with your dog, the best place to earth is on the beach because the wet sand, you know, that's like really
Yeah. I
conductive.
also take shoes off at the beach. Who
Yeah, I
doesn't?
know.
Whoever doesn't
Yeah.
is a weirdo.
There's earthing right there for you, you know. That's like, yeah, swimming in the sea. That's also earthing.
Oh, I
Get into
earth
it.
then.
I support earthing.
I guess I earth if I swim.
The other thing I encourage you to try, which is a new big trend. Have you guys been down to Flynn's at 6 in?
No, I've been to Town Beach at 6 in the morning though.
Okay, next Wednesday, you should go down to Flynn's Beach at 6 o'clock and jump in an ice bath.
Oh.
So
Well, they do ice baths there.
if you haven't heard of this guy, have a look at this guy. He's got some really fascinating stuff to read. His name's Wim Hof. He's a German guy. He's all about the science of breathing. and ice cold submersion, and how he can basically cure anything through exposing his body to extreme temperatures. He does these clinics where basically all these people strip down to their undies and they climb up mountains in freezing cold. But a good way to start is go to
Kill you.
Town Beach and Flynn's Beach, and jump in an ice bath at 6 a.m. Good way to start the day. And do some breathing exercises in the ice tub. Cost $10. You can go there and have a crack. It's pretty good.
You do it?
I've tried it. I don't do it every Wednesday, but I do like my cold showers at the end of the shower. The last 30 seconds,
Yeah.
put it on cold,
I agree with
and
that.
and then it's like you learn to breathe through it, so it's not as shocking. And then same with the ice bath, you do a nice big inhale and hop in the ice, and then you just sit there
But
for
what
2 minutes.
are they? Yeah, is it like? How do they have it set up there?
It's like a big tub. I think it's like a foldable kind of rubber tub thing, and then she takes heaps of big bags of ice down there, and she fills it up with ice, and then I think they go and get some buckets of seawater. But it's like icy cold water on the beach, and then you just submerge yourself in that for a couple of minutes at a time. It's pretty good, bit different.
God.
If you go there, good friend of mine does it. She's runs the whole thing. Her name's Francine, so you can say that Godson sent you, and she might give you a few extra minutes in the ice.
Just what I wanted.
It'll prepare you guys for if you ever go and work in Antarctica, and they drill the hole in the ice.
If you ever do a naked run in Antarctica.
Yeah, you can. You'll be much better prepared. You'll be able to go further and longer. Oliver, highly recommend it.
Couldn't you?
Yeah.
That was funny.
That was,
Still
wasn't it?
similar to that.
That was the fact that Kirko had to call up the parents.
Oh,
Oh my god.
and then he pulled up the wrong class to talk about it.
Yeah, he pulled
as
up the wrong
well.
class. Oh my god.
That will be a memory forever, sir. We'll never
Yeah, I
forget.
think I've left you with some lifelong memories. Yeah.
Oh, that was so
Oh,
funny. I think
yeah. So
Caden
that's
flicked back onto it.
What's that?
Caden flicked back onto it. Like you saw it.
Oh,
And you went,
yes,
oh
that's
Jesus,
right. Yeah,
get
yeah,
it
that
off.
made it
And then
even worse.
it didn't process in Caden's mind what was on the board. So he's like, what?
Little bugger. What's he up to these days? Is he still at school?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's plodding along.
Yeah. Oh, that's good.
How's
What else would you like to know?
how's paragliding going, sir?
Yeah, great. Actually, tomorrow morning I'll be hiking up North Brother at 6 a.m, and I'll be flying down about 7 a.m, and hopefully I'll even do that another 1 or 2 times, depending on how my old body is feeling, and it's a bit of a hike up there. But
So you're hiking up the mountain
yeah, we meet
with your
we park
gear.
down the bottom. We park down the bottom 5:45. We meet, get our gear ready. 6 o'clock we start walking.
God,
We get to the
stop
top.
that.
Yeah, we get to the top about 6:45, and then we unpack and fly down about 7, and then sometimes we repeat that a couple of times depending on the conditions, because we need pretty light winds and needs to be from the north and up there.
So
But yeah, I
you
had my first
you fly down?
yeah,
You
fly
don't
back
just
down to
glide up
Wellington.
there, you just slowly come down?
Yeah, in the morning you don't really, there's no thermals
No.
around yet.
Yeah, right, yeah.
So we just fly directly to the landing field, pack up gear, and either head home or do it again. I had my first experience in the clouds, which was pretty cool. I got pretty close, a bit too close to a Qantas plane recently. So I was
A plane?
I was flying, and I
Sir,
got
get
my
out
first
of our way.
Yeah, it was a bit concerning. I got up into the cloud, and I was at the bottom, flying through the bottom of the cloud for my first time ever, going, oh, this is pretty sweet. And then I hear this big motor coming somewhere above me in the cloud. I couldn't see it, but I could hear it. I was like, ooh. So I radioed the guy on the ground, my instructor, and was like, sounds like there's a big plane in these clouds. He's like, yep, that's because the Qantas plane is about 1,000 feet above your head. So I was like, ooh. So yeah, it was somewhere up there in the cloud.
Yeah,
But
that would have been loud.
normally they stay on the other side of North Brother near Middle Brother, but this time for some reason it came in along the coast, and that's where I was. So yeah, now I've got my VHF license now, so I can talk to planes and say, "Don't hit me! I'm in the
Really, so
cloud."
you can tune into our frequency.
Yeah, well, I've got my VHF license. I haven't got a VHF radio yet, so yeah, I need to do that.
Yeah, so you'll tune into like the standard radio at Port Macquarie's.
Yeah, they're meant to
CTAF.
put out a call before we take off saying like Port Macquarie traffic, paraglider 8109 launching from North Brother, flying to a maximum of 7,500 feet or something, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Thank God you got one of
Yeah.
them.
Yeah, so I should be able to
Oh,
avoid the
well,
planes.
I might hear you up there one day. Who knows?
Yeah, if you're ever flying around North Brother
I'll
and see
come
some
buzz ya.
paragliders, put a call out.
I'll come buzz
Yeah.
ya. I'll dip the wing.
Yeah, well, I got a bit of a close call too from the seaplane recently. I was flying off Oxley Beach. Yeah, I was flying off Oxley Beach, and the seaplane took off, but right near the entrance of the river.
Yeah.
And then I got all the rotor off the prop wash, you know. So
Oh, you caught the turbulence.
yeah, I dropped a few meters in the sky and was like, whoa, what was that? And then I realized, I was like, oh man, that must be from that plane. It was like 500 meters away, but
Yeah.
it still hit me. Pretty crazy.
Yeah, wake
So
turbulence.
Georgia, you're still into all the brainwaves.
Yeah. Well, not really. Well, yeah, because I'm doing a podcast about it because I got into Cosmos podcast. But I'm getting into like muscle stuff now and
Oh,
bionic
cool.
hand things. Yeah,
Oh,
that's what I'm doing
sweet.
for my extension science project and my graphics major project.
Oh, yeah. And who do you have? Is that Miss Irving you've got for
Miss Irving,
extension?
yeah, and that,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys are in like the last few months now, aren't you?
Yeah.
Don't remind me.
Yeah.
Not scary.
All
We're nearly halfway through year 12.
Scary.
Okay.
Ugh.
We've still got to go for a flight together too, Oliver.
Oh, mate, I kept asking you. I said it's you. Whenever you want to, let me know.
Yeah, my wife was a bit scared. She was like,
Oh, is that
"Are
why?
you sure?" Yeah. Well, no, I was it was just finding the time. But she was like, "Are you sure he can fly? Like, is he? Well, he said he's got his license, just like anyone else has got their license. He's not like an unlicensed student, just like taking his teachers up to kill them. I mean,
I took
yeah.
Finity up. He came back alive, so
Oh yeah. Oh, how's Mr. Finity going?
he's left.
Yeah, he's
Has he
gone.
retired or has he gone to another school?
Kind
He's
of
retired.
semi-retired, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah,
It's
he
'cause
must be
he's
enjoying.
moved to the he's moved to the Central Coast, I think. For
Yep.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but he's zoomed in. He's been zooming in for our classes, so we saw him today.
Oh,
So
cool.
yeah,
Oh, that's nice.
yeah. So we haven't completely lost him, which is good.
Yeah. Nice one.
Yeah.
How's Ethan?
Would you like to know anything else about me?
I mean, there's lots to know about you.
There's so much to know
Yeah.
about you. So.
There's
How's
so much you
Ethan
don't know
going?
yet.
Oh, yeah.
We should probably introduce Ethan. I don't think he even spoken a word.
Yeah,
Ethan, you must have a question.
Ethan's filling in for Jared.
You must have a
Yeah.
question for me, Ethan. Channel your inner Jared. What would he want to ask me?
Ask you a question that you've asked everyone. Ethan.
What have I asked everyone?
I know.
Psychology.
You know.
Yeah.
I
What
don't
are your
know.
problems that's at the moment? One of your issues.
What do you mean?
Oh,
I don't think it's a problem, honestly. It's
Wait, are you asking me or Ethan what the problems are?
Oh, Ethan.
Oh, okay.
I don't.
He's
I
having
don't want to
some
ask.
that.
Oh,
No,
Do you want me to ask for you, Ethan?
yeah.
no, I'll ask.
Godson?
I'll ask. No,
Godson,
I'll ask.
I know I got girl advice off you previously. I don't think I did, but you
Yeah, how do
gave
you
me
talk to girls, Godson?
girl advice even though I didn't need it. But Ethan wants girl advice.
Oh, did it work?
I don't know, I guess so. Oh, I guess so, but I guess not either. Initially.
So who's asking me a question, Ethan or you? Or
I'll-
Georgia?
Oliver.
Oh yeah, I want to know how to talk to girls, sir.
Ethan wants to
We
know how
all
to
do.
talk to girls.
Ethan does.
Oh, you want to know how to approach them, or like?
He needs everything you can give him.
Do you want to
I need
tell
to
sir
know.
the stories, Ethan?
Do I want to tell Sir the story?
Yeah, tell him the
No.
whole thing. You can even tell him who, because she's aware.
I'll
We can
just
cut it
say
out.
that, you know,
Go on, Ethan.
there was this person, right? And you know when you like a person, you know, I don't know. So anyway, Valentine's Day comes around, right? That's last week on Tuesday, it was Valentine's Day, and I had this Ferrero box of chocolates. And I was showing Georgia in the car, and she was like, "You're giving that to her right now." So anyway, we get to school, and you know, lunch one goes past, maths goes past, English goes past. She death stares me, so I follow her. I follow her to industrial arts like a stalker, and it sounds bad, but I don't know. Anyway, so we get to industrial arts, and Georgia's with me for emotional support. And the weirdest thing is, as I'm about to give it to her, Mr. King pops up from behind me. You know what he said? He's, "Are those for me, Ethan?" And he's like, ruins everything, ruins almost everything, and the only thing he does is laugh. Sucked.
Sorry.
I'm saying it, yeah,
And then he gives the chocolates to the girl.
Yeah.
yeah.
And the girl, because she's my best friend, she talks to me.
Oh no!
You know who, Godson? You know who?
Oh, I've got a fairly good idea who it might be.
Yeah. She talks to me. She's like, I'm like, me and Mr. King were there, and I'm like, oh, that who was so cute about that. And she's like, yeah, but she knows Ethan likes her, but Ethan hasn't talked to her, and she said she doesn't like Ethan currently, but if he talks and gets to know her, she's being open to the idea.
Oh, there you go, Ethan. You just need to man up and start a conversation.
Oh,
Well, I've actually created a presentation on why I can't. I've created a presentation if you guys would like to see.
are you serious? Share screen,
Because,
Ethan.
no, I've created a presentation, so it's a PowerPoint presentation too. I just don't know how to share my screen.
Yeah,
Are you
share
serious
screen.
right now?
Ethan, do you see? You know the same area where you hit the turn on camera. Next to it is like
Yes.
an activity, and then next to it to the right is share your screen. It's like in the middle of the bars.
Share your screen.
Yeah, share your screen.
So I
Hit
click
that,
it.
and then go
Yeah.
over to
Yeah.
screens and hit.
Uh,
Go over to screens, and then just hit screen one.
do I go live?
Yeah.
All right.
All right,
Okay,
here we
I'm
go,
so
guys.
excited for this
All right.
now.
Yeah.
Oh
So
my
you guys
god.
good? You guys good?
I cannot see
Um,
anything.
Okay.
You can't?
Can you
No.
guys
Do I need
not?
to wait for Georgia to find out?
You have to
Oh,
hit
I
Ethan's stream.
see it. Sir, can
Godson,
you
can you
see
see
it?
it?
Oh, I see. Watch stream. Do I need to press that?
Yeah,
Oh no. Oh yeah, there I am. Oh, I am unable to talk to females I like. Okay, this is interesting.
yeah.
All right. So, why I am unable to talk to females I like? So first off, what is the ideal situation for talking to your crush? So as you can see, the process of
We
talking to
cannot
your
see.
crush is
Yeah, I
you
can't see it.
cannot
I can
see.
just
There you
Alright,
go.
hold on.
stop.
This
Press
way?
the from
This way?
beginning.
Just hit the from
Ethan.
current slide, my guy.
From current slide. I pressed it. You good?
No.
Can you not see?
What
Press
is happening?
press that button again. Press the from current slide.
No, I pressed escape. Can you see it now?
Yeah. We'll just run off this. This is fun.
Yeah.
You just
Run
have to
off
click
this?
every.
Okay.
You just have to click every new page. Yeah.
Hold on. Yeah, I clicked.
Yeah.
So, what is the ideal situation for talking to your crush? So, step one, right, is normal person will hype themselves up. They'll see them at school or work. They'll have a conversation with them, and they'll finish school or work and go home, right?
Um.
So that's the ideal situation for talking to a crush. But the question is, if it's so easy, what could go wrong?
Godson's getting told off
This
real
is
quick.
what could go wrong.
I've got to walk home
So
now.
easy.
Walk home.
Yeah,
We get
gotta
to
look.
listen to the struggles of talking to crushes.
this is my this is my nightly podcast here from Ethan. I'm just enjoying it as I walk home.
So, so continuing on, right?
Ethan, I
So,
can't believe you've actually put time and effort into this.
Instead of schoolwork, that's
well,
what he does best.
Yeah, no, more, even not schoolwork. Like the time you invested in coming up with reasons why you can't, you could just try.
oh, yeah, I
You know,
could.
like this must have taken you like at least an hour.
It didn't. It took me half an hour
Okay, that's
because
half an hour where you could have like
Had a conversation.
rung someone and said, "Hi."
Oh, well, you know what they say, PowerPoints over girls.
I don't know who says that, Ethan.
I do right now.
Okay.
Just anyway. So if it's so easy, what could go wrong, right? So this is how it actually goes out. So I hype myself up in the morning. I see them at school. My immune system detects her and initiates a panic attack. The panic attack removes the ability of speaking to them. And so I get bullied by my friends because I didn't talk to them. I go home and I eat ice cream in my bed. And then the last step is I acquire obesity from all the ice cream I just ate.
Hmm.
So
Wow.
you see how it all pans out, right? So if I go down here, you can see how
Oh
they
my
compare it. And we can see that the main problem area is right around here, where the immune system
Can't read
initiates
it.
panic
What does it
attack
say?
to it goes from immune system initiating panic attack, can't talk to them, get bullied, and then acquire obesity. Okay, so that's the main thing. So why is this? Well, I've created a formula for anxiousness.
Oh my god.
So we have y equals 200 divided by x, where y is
What's the
the
200?
anxiousness. The 200 is just a number, you know?
Okay.
It's 200. I'm not sure.
X is the
So y
distance.
is anxiousness. X is distance from crush in feet.
This is
Oh my
Because
incredible,
X
god.
Ethan.
is the divisor. Because X is the divisor, X cannot equal 0. Therefore, X is bigger than 0, and the panic attack occurs at 100%. So if we look at the graph, ignore the B. If y equals 200x will look like this.
Oh my
So at
god.
1 foot from my crush, my anxiousness is at 100%, which means I am currently having a panic attack. And as you can see, the further away I get from them, you can see the steady decline over here. 6 feet, it's at like 5 feet, it's at 20%. And as we get lower and lower, the anxiousness goes down. So this is how.
This is the fucking stupidest thing I've ever seen.
Okay. Can I have an argument to this? What if you were
Mhm.
to contact her online? Because then you'll be very, very,
Uh,
very far away from her.
Or on
um,
Discord like this. You
He
could call her
hasn't,
on Discord.
yeah, he hasn't found the
Yeah.
formula for that one
I've
yet.
Why don't
given
you
him
why don't
her
you
Discord.
why don't you invite this person to be your guest next week? And Ethan can
oh,
be the guest host.
She was a guest last week.
Let's get her
Oh,
in
what?
right now.
Yeah. We want
Mm-mm.
her in.
You are not. No,
Yeah.
no,
With
stop,
Godson
stop,
here.
stop.
After this presentation, we're doing it, Ethan.
Oh, Godson,
Please.
yes. Georgia, I
With
messaged her.
Alright.
Godson. This is
Okay, so
perfect.
am I continuing on with the presentation?
Absolutely.
I'll message her
All right,
right
all
now.
right.
Thanks, Georgia.
So
No
why do
problem.
people like me get so anxious when talking to their crush?
Because you're a
Well,
pussy.
being near your crush, you get a rise in cortisol and norepinephrine, which is the two main stress hormones. The rise in stress hormones, specifically cortisol, are usually associated with panic attacks. Therefore, our conclusion is the rise in the two main stress hormones associated with panic attacks when being near my crush is the reason why I am always unable to talk to them, even if I want to.
Or you can
But
talk to them
thank you.
online.
But how come everyone else can, Ethan? How come I can talk to my crush?
Do you see this? So why do people like me?
Who's your crush, Oliver? Is the question.
Don't have one.
But why did you just say you could talk to them?
So, Ethan, who did you prepare that for?
Previously, Georgia.
Okay.
I prepared it for Jorja and Lachlan because they said if I can prove with scientific evidence that why I cannot talk to them, they'll stop bullying me about it.
Ah, right. So, what's the latest with Georgia and Lachlan then?
So no, I will. I don't know if I can.
I'll just go.
Okay, no, this
Yeah,
is what
Georgia.
the situation is. Okay,
Isn't he in
no,
the
this is what the
background?
situation is. No, he's gone. He's eating dinner with my sister because that's dinner time now. He's always here. Well, not always. On Friday nights he's here. Cool.
Always there, huh?
No, not always. No, we're
Always
just
there.
friends at the moment. Because HSC is going to be stressful, so we've decided to wait until afterwards. If we start
Ethan,
dating
end your
or anything.
stream.
Hmm?
Very mature, Georgia.
End your stream, Ethan. Thanks.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. How
Because
do
then I
I
think that would be better
pardon?
for both of us.
Thanks. Nice, Georgia.
Cricket
Yeah.
noise.
And I've just messaged her, and she will message me very soon because she's a quick replier.
I just got to close my windows. Hold on.
He's leaving forever.
Yep.
So, Godson, why is Ollie not going to nature school?
Oh yeah, he wanted to be around more people basically. So it's a very small school, as you would know. There's
Yeah.
only like 140 children there, and in the high school there's only 20. And
Oh,
he
wow.
he likes playing hockey, and he just wanted to be around, have more options in terms of friendships. So he enrolled himself there. So far, he's really enjoying it.
Valid.
He finds it pretty easy, and he gets fed a lot of chocolate because I think he answers all this stuff, and they just like give them chocolate and stuff. And
Nice.
then he won a pizza for his attendance, which he thought was pretty funny. And yeah, anyways, he's having a good time there so far. Witnessed a few good punch-ups in the Year 7 area. And
Really?
yeah, there's been a couple of little blues, I think.
In the Year 7 area?
And
That school is so
yeah.
boring. Or at least we don't see it because we just sit isolated in the school.
Well, yeah, you're probably a bit isolated from a lot of that stuff now, and your class was a really good class. I think it was a bit of an exceptional class, to be honest, wasn't it?
Our year, though.
Yeah.
I don't know about your year, but definitely that 10-1 class, 9-1, 10-1 was a pretty good class. There's a bunch of heaps of good kids in there,
Yeah.
yeah. So you guys
Yeah,
probably didn't see too much crazy stuff in your classes either, did you?
Nah.
Hmm.
He's got
Yeah.
Lord Gilchrist as a teacher.
Yeah, he loves him. He told me
He's
that's his
so good.
favourite teacher.
Yeah, he's my physics teacher.
Oh, yeah.
He
He
knows
came home
you.
today and, hey?
Gilchrist knows you, and we're trying to get him to start a YouTube channel. You two together.
Oh, cool.
Oh my god, that would be amazing.
Yeah, it would be the
Oh,
best
that's
duo
funny.
you've ever seen.
No, Oliver, he was really bummed because he was sick on Thursday, I think it was, and he missed the double of science because, Gilchrist is his favourite teacher. So, yeah.
He's a lot
And,
like you. He's just a mad scientist.
yeah, I didn't get to know him too well from Westport. Like, I saw him around and, yeah, he seemed like a sort of, fun guy, a bit more passionate about his science and stuff. Sorry, I've got my camera off. I'm walking through the forest now and I'm panting. Whew.
So good.
I'm just taking a shortcut back to my house. What was I
You
saying? Oh
earthing.
yeah, he seems like a pretty cool guy, and he's got is it Ryland with the orangey hair, curly hair for STEM?
Oh yeah, Mr. O'Connell.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah,
guy.
he's awesome. He's so cool. He does robotics now.
Oh, good. Yeah, he's a nice
Yeah.
guy. He
Oh,
plays
that
a bit of
guy
hockey.
in Port High AI.
Yeah.
IA, sorry.
Mhm.
Yeah, got the
Yeah.
curly
Nice.
kind of orange
He
hair.
Yeah.
stole my chips.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's happy as he's keen to play on the hockey team if they get it going, and
Oh, sir,
yeah,
he should join robotics.
yeah, he probably would. When does that, or what's the deal there? Has it started
Well,
already?
it's already started, but he could join like end of this year for next year's season.
Oh yeah, he'll probably be keen for that, I reckon.
Yeah, because it's really good. And the teachers have changed around a bit who's doing it. Because it's
Yeah,
Mr.
okay.
Weatherby from Port Campus, and then
Oh yeah, I know
Mr.
him. Yeah.
O'Connell, yeah, and Warren, Mr.
Oh,
Reynolds.
cool. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
He's a funny guy. Yeah.
yeah, he's so cool.
Yeah. Oh, that's
Oh,
good.
and I'm captain and coach this year, sir.
Hey, look at you
Yeah,
go. You got
I
all
know.
the accolades. You're going to have like 50 letters after your name.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Jordan
awesome.
did an interview with a magazine the other day.
Oh yeah, you know
The
the
same
Brilliant magazine.
magazine that I was in.
Which one?
Brilliant,
The Villain?
Brilliant.
brilliant.
Oh, brilliant. What's that?
It's a magazine.
It's like a local magazine.
Oh, I haven't
They
seen that.
interviewed me. Oh, well, they interviewed me yesterday about being a young woman in STEM and my experiences and what I want to do in the future and about my award I got and all that. So that's pretty cool.
Oh, so where do you get a
Yeah.
copy of this?
It's just an
Online.
online magazine. Yeah.
Oh,
I'll
okay.
send you a link when it comes through.
Yeah, and send me the link of your interview then too, Ollie.
If I can find it, it was like a year and a half ago.
Oh, right. Ancient. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, actually,
Oh,
it wasn't that. It was like 8 months ago or something.
oh yeah. Yeah. Which Rotary? You're part of Rotary West, Port
Where?
Macquarie West,
Yeah.
isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, I
Yeah.
did something for Sunrise on Sunday at Charles Sturt. They're forming a
yeah.
new Rotary club for young people or younger people,
Oh,
like
really?
Rotary clubs typically like
Yeah,
older
older.
people or whatever, but they're trying to get one going for younger people as a
Oh,
satellite
that'd be.
club of Port Macquarie Sunrise to do with a focus on environmental projects though. So
Oh, that's very cool.
yeah. I don't know what the lower age limit is, like how young you are, probably 18, I guess, but I'm not
Yeah.
sure.
I gave a
Yeah.
presentation to Rotary West the other. What night was it? Tuesday night.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
Tuesday night about NYSF and because they sponsored me, and that
Yeah.
was pretty good. That went really well. I ended up talking 25 minutes, just public
Oh
speaking.
wow. Oh,
I
that's
Wow.
know,
awesome.
and they had to
Oh,
stop me because I was just full on talking. And apparently, it was like they were all like, "That was so good, Georgia," and I was like, "Wow, I just did that. It was crazy.
good on you. That's incredible.
Yeah, it was very cool.
I
Quite
did one with
enjoyed it as
Oliver
well."
recently, and it was funny because they asked us to come and talk about the unicycle trip, and
Oh yeah,
then I got Oliver to unicycle through all their tables and stuff while he was solving the Rubik's cube. So
Oh
oh
my
yeah.
god, that's it.
yeah, it's pretty good because he had to like weave in and out of all their tables. It was pretty tight space and that, and then
What if
he
someone
solved it.
sticks a leg out?
Yeah, yeah, that's pretty funny.
I have to give you back my unicycle, sir.
Oh, have you still got one?
Yes,
Oh, I've lost track of
I
that. I
need to
went
give
so
you.
many different places. I think I had 25 at some point, and they've gone like all over Port Macquarie, different people's places. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Godson, remember that physics textbook I asked for in year 10? And you gave me the
That you
year
asked
11
for?
one? I asked for a physics textbook. You gave me a year 11 one. You're like, oh yeah, just make sure it comes back to the school at the end of year 10.
Oh, yeah. Whose was
Yeah,
it?
I don't know. It was the school's. I kept it, and I
Oh,
still got it. I used it throughout all
oh,
year
yeah.
11 physics.
Oh, cool. There you go. Went to a good home then.
Yeah.
I think I got that off just off the shelf in science. I think Luke Smitzer, Mr. Smitzer told me, I'll make sure it comes back. He's
Yeah.
not the head teacher anymore, I hear.
No, it's this lady. She's pretty cool. Even think she's scary.
Who
Oh
is it?
yeah, I've heard that she's
Who?
really good.
The
But
lady the new teacher that marked our extension science, and you said she's scary.
She is.
I don't know
Holy
any
moly.
science teachers from Port.
But she's so
Oh,
scary.
Westport.
She's not scary. She's so cool. She's a boss lady. We love that.
Yeah, I've heard she's really good from staff. Like staff have said she's really good as a head teacher and stuff. That's good.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, also, I don't know if we'll still be talking, but Natalie said she'll join at 8:20. She's out
Oh,
at
yeah.
dinner at the moment.
I'm probably gonna have to go fairly soon because I've got to get my daughter to bed and stuff and pack my wing and everything for tomorrow morning because I've got to be up at like 4:30.
Oh,
So
good.
That's
So
all good.
thanks for coming on
yeah.
anyway.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
it's great to see you
It was a
guys.
good
Have a chat.
surprise.
Yeah.
I was so happy that you could come on. I was like, we really need Godson to get on.
Yeah, it's a pity I didn't get to see Jared as
Jared.
well, but I'll catch up with him, tell him I say g'day.
Yeah.
Yeah. I still remember taking him as a little year 7 boy off to Taiwan. That was pretty
Oh yeah.
You go to
Jared
Taiwan with
and
him.
yeah, in year 7 I took Jared and Cameron Helmy to Taiwan.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it was we had spent a week in Taiwan with Jared's dad came as a volunteer parent and
Jesus.
yeah, it was pretty awesome. It was all expenses paid trip. We won this thing and like they paid for our trip there and everything. So yeah, we stayed in this hotel downtown Taiwan, Taipei, I should say, and then we went and did a couple of hikes and stuff to this waterfall and this temple, and yeah, it's pretty cool.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, that was my very first year of teaching at Westport.
Do you miss it, sir? Like
Oh,
Westport?
I miss like you guys, like students and stuff. I don't miss the place as such, but yeah.
Yeah.
You can say it so you don't work for him anymore.
Oh no, like I really liked the students that I worked with. They were awesome, but yeah, I needed a change. So
Yeah.
Hmm.
Rosso got kicked out.
who did?
Mr. Ross got kicked out.
Oh yeah, I've heard that he left, so I didn't really hear
Sorry.
details. But,
Yeah.
oh, wait, I've got to tell you my puppy. Oh, where is Bonnie? Come here. Oh, gotta put my camera back on. She's giving me big licks on my face right now. There she is.
No.
A dog.
Bonnie, Bonnie.
No, if Jared was here, we know what would happen.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh.
She's missed me. Oh, where am I? Oh, I've been bitten by 1,000 mosquitoes on the way home. Oh. Yeah, well, I'm gonna have to run. I'm sorry, guys, because I've got to
All good?
get some things going here for bedtime.
All
But
good stuff.
No problem.
yeah, we should
Thanks
still
for
catch
chatting.
up for a morning coffee or something with the whole crew.
We
Yes, that'd
should.
be
That
awesome.
is a good plan,
That'd be
actually.
fun. Yeah, yeah. Just take Monday off school and we'll
Monday whole school.
I'm kidding. We can do it on a weekend if you guys are free. Some morning we'll meet up and go
That'd be
for a
so
coffee.
good.
Absolutely.
Bring Ethan and test out his theory of 1 foot and
So when you
Hey,
talk
thanks.
tonight, Ethan, you should have no nerves. It should be far, far, far away.
exactly no anxiety
Oh,
attacks
well,
tonight, Ethan.
not the screens. The screens will be even closer than 1 foot. That counts, technically.
No, it doesn't.
Nah, there's no science in that.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does.
Nah,
There is science
nah.
in that. Technology.
Well, let's test it. We'll see if you have a panic attack tonight. Report back to me.
Yeah. Well,
Yes, sir.
All right, I'll leave you go,
Thanks,
guys.
Godson.
We'll catch up
Thank
soon. Great chatting to
you.
you.
Thanks,
We're
Godson.
gonna
All
take you
good.
for a flight.
Yes, I look forward to that. See you later.
Thanks,
Righto.
Godson. See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
If he can figure out how to leave. Oh, he did.
Oh.
Wow. Okay. Wow, you are definitely #1 producer. Oh, I
Yeah.
need to get you like a one of those mugs. Me and Jared need to get you a mug that just says like
World's
#1
best.
producer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was awesome. Okay, you can be
Yeah.
in charge of like getting every special guest on now.
Yes,
You've
my
set yourself a
role.
bar and you need to beat it.
Hi guys, Producer Oliver here. Sorry for the messy format, but Godson was providing too much content to skip, and also we were in a bit of a rush. Anyway, back to the video. Oh god, alright. Look at that. Ethan.
Oh, good luck.
My
All right.
plan to eliminate all males.
What?
Huh? Hello, everyone. I hope my mic is working, so I'm gonna check that because I'm not too sure. But this is cool. I really hope this is working. And if it's not, I'm sorry, and I probably look stupid. But this is Georgia's section because Georgia is cool. This feels like I'm a YouTuber, like, guys, what's up? But I'm not because it feels like I'm talking to myself. Don't like this. Okay. Anyways, so let's do a room tour. I'm gonna unplug the microphone now. So yeah, my name is okay-ish person, average, I like to say. Um, here's my door. It's a cool door, and there's like all these things. This is one of my favorite things from YouTube, and it says, "Hey, get out of my sandwich." And the sandwich dude is like, "No." It's very funny. Got my calendar ready for school, all my stuff, what are things to do. Mandalorian. I have Bob the Builder because we love him. Some Ohm's Law wheel and Butterflies Animal Crossing. Me being a hero, it says local hero. I'm there. Um, and then over here we have these cool disco lights and my Van Gogh paintings. My little robotic shrine here. And my little captain. Oh, I'm pointing on one thing. Captain thing. Oh yeah, they're my pop figures. They're pretty cool. Um, this is my bed. It's very messy. This is my bookshelf. There's a homeless guy that just ends up in my room sometimes. It's a bit weird. Um, this is my record player. I bought nuggets. They were good. I haven't finished them though. And this is my earring collection. I like to wear funky earrings. Don't steal my nuggets. And then here I have a Christmas present that I need to give to someone that I haven't seen since Christmas. And my little diffuser and stuff. Some a cool
Who's that homeless person?
NASA thing. I don't know his name. He just shows up in my room. It's just real weird. He's
Yeah, I think
real
we need a full close-up.
so close up. Okay.
Yeah, of the homeless person. Oh, it's a homeless person.
What the fuck is Jared?
Jared.
No, Jared's not black.
No, he did a
Jared.
reverse Michael Jackson.
He did a reverse Michael Jackson.
You can also touch kids. You're my idol now.
Yeah.
Talking to people under the age of 18 as well.
I heard you. Oh,
You mean
no.
like
He's not
above
great at
16 though?
Not like specifically females under the age of 18. Are you good at talking
Sorry,
to them?
are you great at talking to them? I don't know. Here's my cool earring.
Oh, wait. I can't really see them.
Okay.
What's happening?
I'm just giving a
George
room
just giving us a house tour.
room tour.
Ooh.
Here's my funky earring with the homeless guy in the background.
Ah. That's cool, homeless
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah, cool homeless guy.
Why am I the only one with a
Give him a
decent
bat.
camera?
Oh, yours is actually not that good. Oh no, I'm talking. Is my mic working? See if I.
That's working.
Yeah, I just gave a room tour while you guys were gone. Like a true YouTuber I am.
Cool. Okay, Ethan, who are you? Our special guest,
Oh,
Ethan.
what do I say?
Everything. Oh, we need to talk about this.
Do we have to talk about the stick?
Do we? Okay, hold on. Do I have the stick here? I do.
Oliver,
I've
stop
got the stick.
hitting me.
So is this a poo
I've
stick or
got the
some shit?
stick. No, it's not a poo stick.
It's a.
It's a very special stick.
Can I say what it
It's
is,
a
Ethan, or no? I can say it if you
um.
like.
Come on, I don't even
No
know.
thanks. I'd rather not. I'd rather not.
Please, I'll cut it out. I'll cut
Oh,
it out.
I plead the
pink
fifth.
stick.
He what?
Pink stick.
Pink stick. So he whacks people with it?
Oh, I mean, other way around.
People whack him with it? Have people been whacking you with it, Ethan?
I mean, no.
Did you even hit Natalie with it? Did Natalie hit
What?
you with
No.
it?
No. I don't know. You know,
My
Georgia was
crystal
like, "I'll
ball
hit
was
you with the
foggy.
stick."
Oh, Geordie hit you with the stick.
No, Georgia was going to, and I said, "Do it."
Hitting himself with the stick.
Yes,
Almost
I'm
I
talking about the
asked you
stick,
if you're
Lachlan.
hitting your. No, he said, "Are you hitting yourself with the stick?"
I just
Because that's
just sent him
not
a
really
message.
podcast friendly.
I just said, "Stick good." Ooga booga.
Oh, that looks so not impressed.
You know the song? We gotta celebrate our differences. Ooga
Sing it all karaoke is a thing here. Go, Ethan.
Gotta celebrate our differences. Ooga booga doo, ooga booga doo. That's. I don't want to sing the other parts because I'm not that minority. Yeah.
What is the
Oh
other
my
part?
god, that song. Oh my god, that song. I know which song
You might
you're
have to
referring
edit this out.
to. So what happened? What has happened this week? What's the news this week?
News.
What's the
I
goss? What's the
don't
tea?
know. What's happened this week? Let me have a look. I use photos to retract to bring back my memories. Um, this week felt like it went pretty fast. I gotta say.
Went very fast.
Yeah.
Uh,
I went to Cos Harbour. I was talking about that last podcast that I was going. With my two friends, Natalie and Kenzie.
I love
That
Kenzie's
was pretty
back
good.
posture. What a fucking hypocrite.
Yeah, she was like sleeping in the car like this, like fully like curled up, and it was so
That's
funny. And her
so
head was like
bad, bro.
between the seat and like the door, like she wedged her head in. Oh, so
Send
good.
me a photo and I'll put
Anyway,
it up on the thing. Because
okay.
that is hilarious.
So yeah. So what we did is we went down, I picked them both up, and then we drove to Coffs and went to the Big Banana. Didn't do anything there, just like looked around. Went to like the souvenir shop, got a photo with Banana, like basic white pictures. And then went to souvenir shop. Kenzie bought like like a pearl necklace thing or which was overpriced. And then we went to the butterfly house, which was good. And we were definitely out of place there because it was like all these like little kids and their parents, and there was just me, Kenzie, and Natalie. Like, yeah, we
Nice.
belong here. And then we went to the butterfly house. There's like dinosaur shows on. Like they've got like these animatronic
Butterfly
dinosaurs.
House.
We went and watched the dinosaur show. It was amazing. 100% recommend. Then we went around to the butterflies. We looked at butterflies, and then I asked the dude because they give away like the dead butterfly wings, so I got a container of them. And I'm not weird. It's because I make resin. I do resin art and like resin jewelry. So I'm going to like turn them into like earrings and bookmarks.
Yeah, right.
So then they're already dead. I didn't just go around going with the
Sure you
butterflies.
didn't.
I didn't. And then we did that. Then we went to Park Beach Plaza and had lunch at the food court. Then went shopping, which is also good. Bought some books, and then we went for a swim at the beach. And then we went home, and I was like such a mum because they were both asleep in the car ride home, and I was just driving. Great.
Both asleep, wow. What
Yeah.
time do you get home?
Around 4, 5, 6.
Oh my
around
god,
that time.
what's wrong with them?
Yeah,
They
they
got
were both
issues.
exhausted. Yeah.
Ethan,
Explain the
Yes.
penguin.
where did you get that from?
Explain the penguin.
This penguin is the best thing that's ever happened to my life. Holy moly! This penguin, it's so big. It's so. I'm gonna show you this penguin. Hold on. Look how big it is. It is fat. It is massive. It is so big. So
Ethan's
and you can
soulmate.
cuddle it.
It's your soulmate.
I love this thing. I love this thing.
Forget your crush. Ethan. You secretly love that. That's your soulmate.
If this thing got torn or ruined, I would. I don't know what I'd do. I'd go John Wick.
Okay.
That's what I'd do. I love this thing.
If
Okay.
I
If
happen
you had to
to,
gonna
choose,
if I happen to burn it, what would you do to someone who would burn it?
What would I do? Is to someone that burnt it? Stick.
Murder?
I'd stick it up their ass.
Alright.
Put them in a sticky situation. Right. Anyway, the penguin is really cool. It's like so big. I don't know how cool this penguin can be. It's like, I mean, $80. Dad paid for it,
Oh.
but you know,
Big, bro.
it's a really good penguin. I just love this thing so much. It's like my soulmate. You know.
Okay. What if you
love
had
at
to
first sight.
trade? Okay. What if you had to give up your penguin for the chocolate person?
Yeah, if you could date the chocolate person or give up your penguin.
Which one would you choose? If she was like, yeah, you can date me, but you'd have to get rid of the penguin. Or you'd have to give me the penguin, or you'd have to burn the penguin, or what would you choose? Her or the penguin?
You want me to be honest?
Yeah. If
The
you say the
penguin.
penguin, there's no
The penguin.
The penguin. Penguin all the way.
Oh my.
No,
I mean, in all
She
fairness,
will hear that, by the way.
no, in all fairness, I haven't got to know each other yet. So.
I guess I'll probably choose the person over the penguin.
That's a lie.
You're right, it is. Penguin all the way. And I got this chicken too. I called it Chick-fil-A. I really feel hungry.
Have you eaten tonight, Ethan?
You eat it?
Yeah, I had noticed. Have you eaten?
Nah, I haven't eaten today.
Or you need to
I
eat?
haven't eaten dinner.
You haven't eaten?
What?
See,
What?
me and Ethan are so cool bros. We make sure each other eat.
Yeah. It's kind of like a mom.
You're right.
I said, yeah.
No, you can't. Can't look after yourselves?
We can look after ourselves. We just depend on the emotional support
Yeah.
of making dinner.
So you're dependent on other people.
No,
See, the
other
last
people's
time-
encouragement.
Yeah. The last time my eye got burnt, and that was without emotional encouragement. See how that works?
I get you. I get you.
Yeah, you get it. You get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just bumped that.
Oh,
What are you doing, Oliver?
how's your gotchas going, Ethan?
What do you
I
do?
gave them. No, did you not see? Oh man! So Georgia, you know how Sir took our bags, right? You know, Sir took our bags because he thought we took something, but we took nothing.
You stole
So
his
as we're
gotchas?
leaving,
I
no,
stole
Georgia stole. Georgia stole them,
The whole stack?
and then yeah, she stole the whole thing,
Do you still have them?
and then she gave them to me.
Do you still have them?
Yeah, I gave them to Ethan. And then Miss
No,
Roach, we showed Miss Roach, and Miss Roach is like, Junior's got suspended for that.
Yeah, so I was like, no, I'm putting that back. I am not getting suspended.
So what, you went and put them back to Sir, gave them back to Sir?
Nah, I put them back in his room when he wasn't looking.
Damn it,
Yeah.
I wanted some.
Bam! Oh, bro, you're
Oh.
already like got like 50 million, Oliver.
I have like 6. Yeah.
Well, that's 6
We
more than
didn't
me.
steal any either. We just took the thing and then
Yeah.
That's funny in English, so just taking your shit.
yeah.
Man.
Although he didn't take
I
any of
was
my
bored.
stuff. Even I was the one that was gaslighting him as much as Ethan.
No,
Yeah,
you
and then he
guys were
just took
eggs,
mine and
man.
Kenzie's thing. Yeah, because me and Kenzie are supporting Ethan, and we're like, "Oh yeah, it's in there, sir." And he's like, "Why didn't you get it out?" And we're like, "Because we're part of his team, and we're proud of him." And then it's just like, right. He took your bag, then he took mine and Kenzie's, and I was like, "Yeah, because you're part of his team."
Well, I guess that makes sense.
Mhm.
But at least we got our bags back before biology.
Yeah, I really didn't want to carry my laptop by itself.
Yeah. Would have gotten staunch in Westport. Well,
Mm.
school.
Well, anything else happened this week?
I told my thing. I don't know if anyone else has anything.
No, I
Yeah.
don't.
What
Not
about
a
you,
lot.
Oliver?
Not a lot's happened this week.
Mm.
Yeah.
No, I don't really. Anything's happened with me. So yeah. Oh, I went flying. I did flying on last Saturday.
Oh,
Saturday
nice.
before this is released. So yeah, that was good.
Mm.
That's the only thing that's happening in my life.
Only thing. Sure,
Uh,
there's more things that
yeah,
happen
there
in life.
is, but I know. Still applying for aviation jobs. Still studying. Still applying for ADM.
Mm.
It's really good.
You coming to my practice on Saturday next week, Ollie?
Yeah, I will. I'll come and give you encouragement, my guy.
Thanks, man. Is Ray scary?
No, Ray's so nice. Ray's a legend.
He interviewed. Well, he was one of the filming me for my interview.
Yeah,
The
even you've met
Rotary
Ray.
guys.
No, Ray was
No,
there
not
today
Rotary.
filming Georgia
Yeah.
Ah.
with Veronica because Veronica runs the Brilliant Online magazine. She does most interviews.
Ah, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
No, he's nice. And I asked him if he knew you, Ethan, and he said yes. And I asked him if he knew Oliver, and he said yes.
Yeah, he's a nice bloke. He comes in the
He
post
seems
office
nice.
all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, he's chill, Ethan. You'll love him. Just do what you do.
I,
If Mike says you're
I,
ready, then you're ready, mate. You got it.
nah, I'm having another lesson with Mike before I go in, just to
Ah,
make sure I'm
okay.
not rusty. Yeah.
Fair enough.
So,
I'm probably rusty. I need to do forced landings and stuff. I need to do a practice.
I hate forced landings.
That's so
What
fun.
are force landings?
So forced landings is where you simulate an engine failure at a certain height. So you might be like 3,000 cruising, and then basically you put the power all the way back, and you have to find the best suitable spot for landing. 9 times out of 10, it's a field. And then you come down, you do all your checks, your radio calls, and practice your radio calls. You just do all your checks, and you fly the plane like you were actually going to land it in the field. And then right before you land in the field, you put power back on and go round. So it's basically practicing if you have an engine failure.
Yeah.
Very useful. Highly recommend. Good for training.
Yeah. You usually get a warning for that, but our flying instructor's like, huh, power's out, land the plane.
Yeah, that's Mike's forte is just cutting the power whenever he wants. So that's just our instructor. Like you could be 500 feet just after takeoff, and he's like, "Yep, you don't have power anymore."
Yeah. Oh, I'm actually making a video about that. It's gonna be out soon.
Making a
Just
video.
yeah, Mike being Mike.
Oh right. Is it gonna be
His
like a comedic
specialty.
skit?
Yeah.
Are you just
I
gonna
don't
show
know.
it to Mike? Is that the whole reason of making it?
Nah, I'll show it to you too, because you also fly planes.
Sick. Oh, you can
You
put it on the
understand.
club Facebook page.
You understand my pain.
Yes, sir. Georgia's here, just gibberish.
Yeah. That's okay.
Anyway, follow my aviation Instagram. I post aviation pics. Very cool. Okay, that's me done. That's my class.
T minus 4 minutes, Ethan. T minus 4 minutes.
T minus 4 minutes. Wow.
Okay.
Nerve-wracking.
Well,
Are you prepared?
we'll say goodbye, and if there's any good clips, we'll add it at the end.
No, don't say goodbye yet. It's okay. No, it'll be goodbye after this happens. This is gonna
Is
be
she actually
exciting.
joining?
Yeah.
All right.
No, what?
We'll sit here for 4 minutes.
Oh,
You got this. No, come on. Let's prepare. Let's prepare.
Oh,
wait,
that's
actually,
Because I said,
but
okay,
okay.
Oliver,
Hold on.
can you have something planned to actually ask her? Otherwise, she's like something planned, like we've invited her for a reason.
It's a reason. The triple
Why?
cuff server?
Why do I need a reason? We just drag her in here, and then it's all good.
Yeah, but then she's gonna be like, okay, what do you want to talk about? And then Ethan probably won't say anything, and we'll probably just be like, yeah, and she'll be like, all
Well,
right,
I'll say we're
cool,
doing a
and then
geography
that'll be it.
quiz.
Geography quiz? No.
We're not actually doing it, are we?
No, we'll say, yeah, we've just talked about geography. Yeah, that's great.
Talking about geography,
Ethan,
thought of you.
but you got this.
So we'll be like, we're doing a geography quiz between you and Ethan. Georgia
You
and
know
I are
what?
going to leave.
No,
Jen, we're
you
not
know
here.
Georgia, you know my other mentor, the one that was on the bus trip to Sydney? The guy who was
No,
next to
Father Tom.
No, not Father Tom. The guy to the left of me, the one who gave good
Oh,
advice.
What about Father?
oh, Hayden, yeah.
Yeah, I saw him on the taxi today, and he gave me a mission. He said, "Wait, hold on. What's so
What did he say?
my objective over the weekend was to say hey any form, and if I haven't said hey the next time I meet my mentor, he's gonna sock me with a punch." Like,
Okay, so you gotta say hey. You got this. Me and okay, when she
and he
comes in, me and Oliver completely silent. You gotta
no,
say,
no,
"Hey, Natalie."
please, no.
No, we are silent. We're not
He also
saying nothing.
he also said we
Ethan,
need proof.
Ethan, you can do this. Doesn't have
Oh,
to
He
be
it's
also
cringe.
said
just recorded.
Okay. What is two things that you guys like having, like, I don't know, like talking about?
uh,
Show your penguin.
Oh my
Show her the
god,
penguin. Talk about the
no!
penguin.
Show her your slideshow.
Show her the kids you had with the
slideshow.
penguins.
Show her the
Oh wait,
slideshow.
Show her the
I've got the kids.
slideshow.
I've got the kids. Hold on, let me find the kids.
T minus 1 minute.
Show
Yeah.
her the slideshow.
Oh,
Yeah, see, I've got a really important slideshow.
Yeah, definitely show
why,
her the slideshow.
why
It'd be
would I
funny.
show her the
Because that's
slideshow?
you.
I
That's
don't.
your humor, Ethan. That'd be funny. Do it.
Okay.
You got this, Ethan.
You got this. No, just
I'm getting
pretend
anxiety.
it's Godson.
Ethan, just
Pretend it's
remember if
Godson.
you do nothing, nothing will happen. So do something.
Lachlan, I
No,
need
you
a fist bump of faith. Fist bump of faith.
Why
Fist bump of faith, bros.
are.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
I don't know.
Fist bump of faith. Imagine she joins with just all punching out cameras. Oliver, don't tell me you left. Come on, man.
He's fist bumping the camera, I'm assuming.
Oh, I can't see it. Yeah, let's just keep doing
Okay, ready?
this.
Right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Boom.
Boom.
This is way out of time.
Get him in
Boom.
here. It's 20 past. Georgia,
Huh?
gotta get him in here. It's 20 past.
Okay, I'll just say, are you...
Can I be like, oh yeah, 20 minutes away?
And then, yeah, we'll do a geography quiz.
So we're doing a
You could
geography
have
quiz?
asked, you could have asked the question from last podcast and be like, yo, how was last podcast?
I haven't listened to last podcast though
No, I
because I'm too
told you
afraid.
to.
I was too afraid because cause you're like, yeah, you should definitely listen to it. And when you say definitely listen to something, I
You should
take that
have.
as don't listen to it.
Oh. She's still out at dinner.
Yeah, well,
Well, that's so unlucky. Oh man.
Yeah.
I guess I can't show her the presentation.
well, I guess that's it. That's a
Yeah.
sad
guess.
ending. Maybe we can call it back up in 30 minutes. when she's back.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah. Did you want me to message you guys when she's back?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay,
Is
thanks
there
for
anything
listening,
else you'd
everyone.
like to talk about before we leave, or no? All good?
Is there anything extra? I think we covered all bases. Godson, everyone,
Yeah.
clap the like button. Godson was on. Let it.
Smash that like button.
Yeah, go do the outro, Ethan. Do the outro.
All
Let
right.
us know who the.
You're Jared.
What? Do it, Jared.
No, do the best outro ever. Beat Jared. Do something that Jared could never do as an outro. You need the best outro.
I like kids of consent. I don't know. That's something Jared can't do. Okay, I'll do the outro. All right. Make sure you hit that like button and smash that subscribe button, guys.